thousands of people have taken to the streets in Venezuela to demonstrate against what they call President Nicolas Maduro's fraudulent election win. The demonstrations, which the government denounced as an attempted coup, began after the election board declared on Monday that Maduro had won a third term with 51% of votes. However, the opposition says that 80% of vote tallies to which it has access shows its contestant Edmundo Gonzalez had more than twice as many votes as Maduro.
No aceptamos el chantaje de que defender la verdad es violencia. Violencia es ultrajar la verdad. Violencia es pretender desconocer la soberanía popular que ya decidió el pasado domingo. No crean que nadie va a aceptar ahora, no crean que vienen a ajustar o a cambiar actas. Las actas originales oficiales ya las conocemos y el mundo entero las ha visto.
Footage shared on social networks showed demonstrators tearing down statues of Hawes in several Venezuelan cities. According to reports, at least 5 statues were destroyed during the anti-government demonstrations. The clashes have resulted in the death of at least 11 people, and according to Venezuelan authorities, at least 749 people have been detained amid recent demonstrations. The detainees are being charged with offences such as public intimidation, incitement to hatred, and in more severe cases, terrorism. The renewed instability has brought divided international reaction. In the latest, U.S. President Joe Biden spoke with Brazilian President Lula da Silva, where they agreed that the Venezuelan government must quickly publish the vote tallies of Sunday's contested election and end the crisis in the country. The U.S. has further said that it is mulling fresh sanctions on individuals linked to the election unless there was greater transparency about the vote.
We have serious concerns that the result announced does not reflect the will or the votes of the Venezuelan people. It's critical that every vote be counted fairly and transparently, that election officials immediately share information with the opposition and independent observers without delay, and that the electoral authorities publish the detailed tabulation of votes.
Meanwhile, Brazil's government on Monday hailed what it called a peaceful election day in Venezuela and said that it was closely monitoring the vote count. A slew of Latin American leaders have also cast a doubt on the election results, demanding for a complete review of the poll results. They include Argentina, Costa Rica, Ecuador, Guatemala, Panama, Peru, the Dominican Republic, and Paraguay. In response, the Venezuelan government has announced the withdrawal of all diplomatic staff from the embassies of these Latin American nations. Meanwhile, Copa Airlines on Tuesday said that Venezuela had decided to temporarily suspend all commercial flights between Panama and Venezuela beginning on Wednesday evening.